Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are doing well. So Arsenal beat Everton 4-0. Okay, that's good. But I'm not convinced that they're going to win the Premier League. I'm not really convinced that they're going to win the Premier League. Hear me out why. Those first 40 minutes, I think they spoke volumes. They spoke volume in how Arsenal lack individual performances. They were constantly attacking, don't get me wrong. They were living, breathing, Netflix and chilling on Everton's half. But they were playing sort of bland football. Nothing was working out for them. And the guys that I would expect to pull out the rabbit out of the hat, to do something brilliant, weren't there. They just looked like average players. Don't get me wrong. For example, take the case of Saka. Saka was man marked by two at times, most of the time. So I get that. But then again, if he's marked by two, then you have open space somewhere, right? And Odegaard, I'm just not seeing what I saw before the cup. That's when I started watching Arsenal play again. So I could be wrong here. Right? I just started watching them play after a 10-year hiatus. And before the World Cup, I saw that player. I saw that player that was bold, daring, just something different about him, right? I could see why he's in the first place team. But I didn't see that today. I didn't see that at all. At all. He was just quiet. It just seemed like shy and not sure of himself. The same thing with Martinelli. I remember seeing Martinelli and thinking to myself, who is this guy? I've never heard of him. I've never seen him. I remember seeing some highlights, reading about him, or sorry, word of mouth. My brother told me about him. And when I started seeing him again before the World Cup, I remember the first couple of games just like running past everyone and just taking everyone down the line. And yeah, I was surprised how quick he was. I didn't see that in the last two games. So it's not just this game, it's previous two games. And so I'm not seeing a team that is convincing you that, oh, they're going to go all the way, because there's a lot of games to be played. This is not the only game. And that first goal was what I'm talking about, that individual brilliance from Zinchenko, right, to Saka. That's what I was expecting from Odegaard, for instance, or Xhaka, or Martinelli. And instead it comes from Zinchenko. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Zinchenko is one of their best players, and in modern football, everyone plays everything. Everyone's a playmaker, everyone defends, etc. But I didn't see that with, again, with these players that I just mentioned. And then the second goal was a mess up by Ganagay, giving it away, like just on a platter pretty much. And then the onset of goals, and who's not going to play well when you're scoring 3-4 games. So I was watching this YouTuber, a pretty well-known YouTuber, and he was talking about how they were playing sexy football, elite football, amazing football. And no doubt they were, because he said towards the end, the last 30 minutes, they were playing exquisite football. Yeah, of course they would. I mean, God forbid they start losing at home, or they start playing bad when they're up 2-3-0. You understand? Of course they're going to play well. And they're playing against the team that's in the relegation zone. I mean, what do you expect, right? So I can't really base them playing well based on that. So I just feel that, having Manchester City right behind them at their heels, literally, just 5 points away, playing like this, it's not going to suffice. I think that they need Gabriel Jesus back. For instance, that one player that kind of sets the tone, makes the difference in the team. I think they need something like that, and they don't have that. I'm not so much dumping on the YouTuber, the guy that was saying that they were playing good, because they were, because he also recognized that they made a lot of mistakes, but they just lack that one guy, one or two guys that makes a difference. And I don't see that. I don't see it enough to win the Premier League. I see Manchester City beating them. I mean, would you guys be surprised if Manchester City lift the cup if they beat Arsenal? No. Nobody would. I don't think nobody would. Oh my God, I didn't see this coming. No, yeah, you kind of saw it coming. Or even Manchester United, that's playing great football right now. They're in really good form. I want them to win. I want Arsenal to win, by the way, like I said before. I want them to win, but they're not looking like real contenders. So I think it's too early to call it. Like the guy said, the YouTuber, that, they're champions. That's what he said. Like, oh, Arsenal's going to be champions. I'm like, we're still a ways away. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the game today. I enjoyed a really good game, but I still think they got to work on on a couple of stuff there. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.